Welcome into TuddyTalk. I'm Devin.
I'm Gif.
And we are here for week 6. Today, we're going to go pretty quick. We don't have a lot to talk about. Nothing really happened last week. So, let's start with the waiver player of this week. I am going with Gifford's pickup of Matthew Stafford and AJ Barner.
I spent $50 a piece on both those guys. I pulled a Scott. I didn't have to pay $50 for Matthew Stafford, but here I am. I am not impressed with the past 2 weeks with Justin Herbert. I'm panicking a little bit there. Looks like his O-line is a little banged up, and I have had zero luck at the tight end position all year. So I felt like it was desperate for me to make a move here.
Yeah, not great that you spent that much money on Stafford, but whatever. You got your guy, I guess. Hopefully he continues doing his 30 points a week. That'll be good for you.
Playing the Ravens.
Yeah. Moving to trade of the week, we didn't have any. There you go. Moving to the bye weeks for everybody. This week it's pretty light. The Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings will be on bye, so don't play those guys. Sorry, Eric, you have a couple of guys out. Next up, we have our power rankings, and we are going to start all the way at number 12, and it might be a surprise. Eric,
I know you pulled off the heist of the century. You came back, won the game on Monday night, but I'm just going to have to keep you at 12. Jordan Mason and Justin Jefferson makes up a lot of your offense, and unfortunately, I just don't like where you're headed this week. Another tough game for you.
you have something going on over there, and I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, I can't get past you, and that's just how it's going to go. Unfortunate for me, but I guess that's good for you because you get to stay at 12, I guess. So congratulations on your win.
Stephon Diggs finally looked like himself, which is, I guess, a positive.
Yeah, Diggs is looking better. Consider me the Bills in this situation.
Yep, upset of the week. We're going on to number 11 now, to Tani.
Moving down 1.
Now, I'm not upset with your team. You had a very shitty performance this week, but when you're 1-4, we got to put you somewhere. So you're going to stay at 11 with all those rookies and underperforming young guys. And yeah, that's where you're going to be.
Fine by me. Drake May is looking okay in real life, but on fantasy, you want more. Didn't he get like 10 points? Yeah, 12 points. You want more than that from your starting quarterback.
No touchdowns.
That's probably why. Okay. He had some rushing yards, but just not looking great for fantasy. Moving down 7 spots. That's crazy to me. Scott, you're going to be in the 10 spot.
Scott, 80 points last week. Your team is slowly falling apart. You got Ricky, who else? Bucky, and someone else is questionable.
CeeDee Lamb is still questionable.
CD is still questionable. You are banged up, man, and I admire your guts and courage to go for the chip, but you lost. You only scored 80 points last week and had a meltdown in the process. So,
not just questionable. CeeDee Lamb, 13 minutes ago from when I'm reading this, not ready to return to practice.
That is not good. So not you can X him out. Play. And Chris Rodriguez, your big $30 spender, got you 0.7 points last week.
Time to put Marvin Mims in.
Marvin Mims.
There we go. Or Luke McCaffrey, either one. You got both of them on waivers. You can try them out. Moving up 2 spots into number 9, we have Gifford.
Now, last week, I would have only beat 2 teams. One of those teams was Scott, and I forgot who else I would have beat. But not a great week. Again, great start to my week, and then I just tail off. My play, like Zach Ertz got me 0. Herbert's going to get benched this week. It's just not, well, man, I'm having a hard time scoring 100 points, but I'm somehow 3-2. I'm somehow playoffs outside looking in, barely looking in. I am the lowest points for in this league and second to lowest points against in this league. Just a lucky year. And
the top 7 people in the league, 1 through 7, are all 3-2 right now.
Yep.
That's the definition of anybody's game right there.
Exactly.
Moving down 2 spots, we have Mr. Nate.
Nate did not crack 100 points this week.
He did not, 99.2.
And I don't know, man. You got Josh Jacobs coming back this week, which I think will be a positive, but thin pickings, man.
I still like some of your team. I mean, you have Jalen Hurts, you have James Cook. It's still a solid core, but unfortunately right now you need them to perform a little more.
Devontae's played better than expected, obviously, since the beginning of the season, but
that's about it. Moving up 2 spots to number 7, we have Chris.
Great week for you last week, Chris. You got the dub.
With Darnold putting up nearly 40. That's really nice.
The only negatives I could say is it looks like A.J. Brown is not going to turn it around this year. It looks like it's one of those years where it just is what it is. And you have Nico on bye this week. Huge hit to your team. But you got an impressive win last week. And we're going to put you up 2 more spots than where you were. I don't know when Rasheed is coming back.
Looks like week 7. So next week.
Next week, which is awesome.
That'll be a huge help for your team.
Yes.
Pair Rice along with Nico, and you got 2 great wide receivers right there.
I agree.
Let's move on.
Number 6.
Number 6 is going to be Tommy, moving down 4 spots.
Tommy, the Jags finally caught up to you.
Another team scoring 99.
99 points, and those players who are no names are finally playing like no names, and you came back down to earth last week.
Taylor and Mahomes got 30 each.
That's true, but it shows that without Bijan or without JT on any given week, you are mediocre, and that's just the name of the game. You do have those 2 guys, which puts you in any single game. Any single week of this year, but you're just it's a mediocre team, man. You're getting carried by 3 guys. So
it's true, but those 3 guys, man, they're great.
They're lethal. They're lethal.
They are. Moving down 1 spot into number 5, we have Brittany.
Brutal beat.
Just terrible. That one, I don't wish that upon anybody. I lost to Eric, and I still prefer the situation that I'm in compared to where you lost.
I mean, I thought it was going to be a girly pops week, but she couldn't complete the sweep.
That was tough.
Apple came back in the 4th quarter Monday Night Football to retain that victory. But Brittany, brighter days are ahead. Bill looks great. Bill finally had a breakout week.
Yeah, that's nice. 28 points.
Achan is Achan. You got Amon-Ra's going to do his thing.
Chase Brown, just garbage.
It is what it is.
But you get DeAndre Swift back this week, so, I mean, silver lining. You get a starter, technically.
Ben Johnson.
Moving on quickly to number 4, up 1, we have Apple.
Judkins, man. That man is... I knew he was nice.
He's special, man.
I didn't know he was that nice.
Yeah.
So...
Garrett Wilson's getting fed, too.
Did not expect that. You have a nice team, Apple.
Mm-hmm.
I had the insider scoop here. He is looking for a running back.
Oh, yeah. And I think he wants it for Devontae Smith.
Yes.
He's talking about putting him up.
So that is breaking news from Adam Schefter over here. He is looking for a running back. I tried to get Devontae Smith from him. No dice. So
that's all right.
It is what it is.
Another big shocking news. Brian Thomas Jr. got 10 points this last week.
Woo!
Not over 10. 10 points.
Now, this might take a little bit to explain, but I saw... me and Apple were talking, and I saw a video where... Shane Waldron, when he left the Rams, Cooper Kupp, Triple Crown. When he left the Seahawks, JSN broke out. When he left the Bears, Rome. Top 3 receiver in the league. And then he joins the Jacksonville Jaguars and ruins Brian Thomas' sophomore campaign. Is it ironic at this point?
Don't call it a pattern, but it's a pattern.
We keep saying Ben Johnson. Maybe we should say Shane Waldron.
Moving up 5 spots, back-to-back weeks, we have Sammy at number 3.
Sammy, when you almost hit 140, I gotta give you credit there. Jamar Chase looked like Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase did look like Jamar Chase.
Josh Allen, that's not how you want him to perform on a weekly basis, but if he's scoring 22 on an off week, who can really complain? Kamara is banged up this week, which may be a little bit of a concern for you, but...
I mean, he scored 7.5 last week, and she did not need him.
You do not need it. I mean, moral of the story is, again, you're the defending champion, and you scored 140 points last week. You are fine if Jake Browning is able to get Jamar the ball. If not, it's going to be a rough week for you, obviously.
It's not Jake Browning anymore. Just announced Joe Flacco is going to be their starting quarterback this week.
That's a little cruel because I feel like Browning finally had his first decent game last week and then automatically gets benched.
He's still not good.
But I haven't seen one good Flacco game this year, even on the Browns.
Wasn't he good week 1? I'm pretty
No,
sure.
no.
Maybe not. George Pickens, Sam Laporta, 17.5 points.
Good for Sam.
him.
I expect that from him every week, but too many mouths to feed in Detroit. So.
Yep. A lot of really good performances. I mean, 140 kind of speaks for itself. Another team moving up 5 yet again for 2 weeks in a row because we can't figure you two out. Number 2, Paris.
Paris, if you stay more consistent, you might be number 1 this week. But I cannot predict that your team will maintain that type of success. You had some big games from some, let's say, the Tommy theory.
Yeah, Theo Johnson.
2 touchdowns.
J.K. Dobbins.
Rashid Shaheed.
Crazy. He had 114 yards with that long-ass touchdown.
So
good for him.
We can't expect that on a weekly basis, but I will give it to you. You proved us all wrong last week. And, this
guy, Ibuka, man.
I can't stop smiling whenever I see
He's so
him.
good. Shoot.
I'd give you...
It does suck that he beat us this week in the Seahawks.
I'd give you 3 first-round picks for the next 3 years for him. I mean...
Take that. Take it.
I mean, I don't know. That man's special. He's gonna be the X factor on your team for years to come, if he does stay on your team. But Kyler didn't play that bad. You had a great week. You had a great week.
Yeah. That means the only team left at number 1,
even after a loss.
Even at a loss where I scored 130. Like, come on.
I know.
I'm staying at 1. I will say, full disclosure, I did not make these power rankings this week, so this isn't me. You can't blame me.
You would have put yourself at 1 anyways.
You don't know that. I probably would have put Eric at 1 just because I'm pissed.
Who would have thought that not starting Rico Dowdle accosted you this week?
Yeah, who would have thought that? Rico Dowdle might be a starting running back coming up. You were talking about Chuba Hubbard's designation this week. I don't know if he's going to be playing. Is he questionable? Or
I can do some quick research on that. It doesn't take very long. Chuba is questionable.
It doesn't matter if Chuba's going to play or not because Rico Dowdle is going to be the number 1 running back in Carolina. It doesn't really matter if Chuba's coming in. He's a mediocre at best. It's going to be Rico Dowdle all the time for me.
I mean, he was the number 1 running back in the league last week.
So if anybody wants Rico Dowdle, hit me up. Because, I mean, this is the guy.
Rico Dowdle for Devontae Smith?
I was trying for CeeDee Lamb yesterday.
We might as well, man. His team's falling apart.
I know. That is all we have for our power rankings. Thank you for letting us do this every week. We're having so much fun.
So much fun.
Game of the week last week was Brittany and Apple. And, well, we all know how that turned out.
Back-to-back great game of the weeks.
Our game of the week for this week is going to be a pretty low-scoring projected game to Tommy and Nate. These guys, I mean, we can start with them. They have 2 interesting teams, is what I'd say. No real huge buys this week. You have TJ Hawkinson on buy, but really, how good is he? He's scored double digits twice this year. It's okay, just play with the pocket knife. It's not a huge loss. You can find a tight end anywhere, really.
Yep.
And for that reason, I am going to continue to pick you, Nate.
I'm going with Titani here. I like his lineup a little bit more than Nate's.
Yeah. All right. Me versus Tommy.
Solely off of position alone, I'm going Devin. It is a little concerning with those big guns coming back into action, but realistically, it's 3 versus 5. So there you go.
Yeah, I'm also choosing me this week. I have to course correct. I have to be 4-2, or else I'm going to start spiraling even more. Moving on, we have Brittany versus Chris. And in this one, I'm going to keep it brief. I'm going with Brittany.
Same here, which probably means Chris is going to win this week because whenever I pick Brittany, she loses. So, sorry, Brittany.
I mean, AJ Brown's making a mess of himself on Twitter again. So.
Oh, again.
Yeah, he's just melodramatic. He plays on Thursday night, so who knows? Maybe you get a nice lead going into the weekend. But yeah, I'm taking Brittany. Moving to Apple versus Scott, I am going with Apple here.
Yes, lopsided week this week. Apple's on a tear.
Yeah, Scott has been disappointing. Apple has been reassuring. So
I can't wait to hear more of those rants this week.
we'll see. Scott's not having a great day today, so hopefully you're in a better mood when you hear this.
We're all not having a great day today. We're all Mariners fans. It is what it is.
The Mariners are making this making this day pretty hard.
Right.
But yeah, moving on to Paris versus Eric. I think Eric only has a good team when it comes to me. And I'm not afraid to say that. Okay? Strike me down. I think that his magic run is over. It lasted for 1 week. You had the highest score in the league. Congratulations. But this week, you're going back to sub 100. How was the first time that you score over 100 against me? This is ridiculous. He didn't score 100 against you, did he?
No.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Sorry, so that's just a long way of saying I'm taking Paris.
It was already going to be an uphill battle without Jettas, and with Jettas out, it's tough, man. You're going to lose this week. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Moving to Sammy versus Gifford. I mean, Gifford also has the sub 100 streak, kind of. You did score over 100 before once.
I have the lowest points for in the league, and I'm 3-2. So it is what it is.
It'll be magical. I want you to pull this one out so bad.
I think I am. I'm not worried.
Okay.
Addison's out. My Pookie, Jordan Addison is out for the week, but I'm fine. I got DK back.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, DK's going to be the X factor here.
Jamar's inconsistent now. He's not going to score 30 back-to-back weeks.
We'll see. I expect T. Higgins to get back on track with Joe Flacco.
I also expect Josh Allen to have a much better game than he did last week.
Yeah, he's playing in a dome against Atlanta. Not a divisional game, so should be better.
But Stafford's going to eat up the Ravens. Watch. 4 touchdowns. Watch.
Probably. The Ravens' defense is garbage right now.
They let Stroud get out all over him. So yeah. I want Matt Stafford for a reason, and I'm going to win this week. Javonte, I poured some honey on him last week.
All right. I'm going with Sammy. I don't think that you're winning this one.
Pick.
Sorry.
Okay.
Let's see. That is it for our game predictions. Moving to our competition. Last week was photo finish, the closest margin of victory for a team, and that goes to Apple. He barely beat Brittany by like a point.
Crazy game.
Easy pick. Next one, week 6, is going to be biggest blowout, the largest margin of victory. So good luck to all. There aren't many really close games, so it could be anybody. But yeah, it's probably going to be Paris. That's probably a bad read. Now Eric's going to score 150 again.
I hope so.
And that's all that I have for TuddyTalk Week 6. Thank you for joining. I'm Devin.
I'm Gifford.
And we will see you next time.